The group project. And
okay, Joe, I'm gonna ask you.
Yes.
I'm gonna just kind of.
Yeah.
And I need you. The Mickey's. Okay. But I gotta get a knitting card to get one. But go to my house. Leave the keys. Somewhere.
Why do I need your keys?
To get in to get your shit, man.
I do?
Do you?
Do I? Okay, yeah.
You can get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get it right now.
No, I mean... Do you want your stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to take my keys. You go in with Ben. No, Ben.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Keep my keys and the key person.
We're on it. What's going on?
Is it this way?
He's gonna keep the walk.
Or is it that way?
It's both ways.
Okay.
Man, that smells so bad. Can you keep this happy?
Hello, MurkCasters. Hello, and welcome back to the Moss Tapes MurkCast. This is your host, Meester Magpie. I'm very excited to be back. Taking the ticket, because we have a very exciting show planned for you. If this is your first time tuning in, the MurkCast is a bi-weekly podcast concrete, surrealistic soup, audio hacks. This audio collage, composed of voicemail submissions, field recordings, and ambient noise, comes from listeners just like you. Please leave us a message by calling 773-L-PLAYS. That number again is 773-L-PLAYS. We hope to hear from you, and your recording may be included in the next episode of the MurkCast. Future broadcasts will arrive every other Monday, but we need your help. So please call 773-L-PLAYS. That's 773-357-5297. We've listened to your complaints about my voice being hard to understand, and I've done my best to correct this. I hope my words are easier to comprehend. In response to even more complaints, sorry about the delay on this second episode. I've been prescribed some Klonopin that has, believe it or not, slowed me down. This took me twice as long, but I guarantee it won't be twice as fast. Except for a few things here or there. Without any more procrastination, let's hear another complaint.
I'm calling to complain. Long-time listener, first-time caller. You state in your Facebook message that this is a bi-weekly show, but clearly you're doing it twice a month and not twice a week. So I get that checked out, and keep up the good work.
Well, Mr. First-Time Caller, Long-Time Listener, according to UrbanDictionary.com, bi-weekly is defined as something occurring every other week. A common misuse is using bi-weekly to mean twice in a week. Well, think of it this way. We don't celebrate bicentennials twice a century. In use, Austin is an idiot because he thinks bi-weekly means twice a week. Can't argue with UrbanDictionary.com. As for communicating about comms, it's time for a word from our sponsor, Commonwealth Edison.
This is ComEd attempting to reach Joseph Blanski. Please contact us at 1-888-449-0000. 3607 today to pay your past due balance and avoid disconnection. For individuals or families in need, ComEd's CARE program provides financial assistance to help qualified customers pay their electric bills. For information about these programs, visit ComEd.com/care or call 888-806-CARE immediately. If your account is disconnected, ComEd reserves the right to verify funds prior to restoration, which will take up to 5 business days for payments made with paper and electronic checks. Thank you from ComEd. Goodbye.
Oops. Wrong voicemail. Whoever that message is for must be pretty embarrassed right now. Keeping in line with our unfortunate routine, we have a response to some listeners who queried and complained about a particular piece in our first episode. To answer all of your questions, Austin C. Pruett is here to explain.
Hello, MurkCasters. I submitted and recorded the offensive field recording from last week's show. Apparently some of you were deeply disturbed by this recording, so I wanted to provide a little context. It was August 2014. I had just gotten off of work and got on the 60 bus towards my apartment in Pilsen. The bus was filled to capacity, and I was pushed to the front of the bus next to the driver against the front rail. We pulled up to the Clinton Blue Line stop when a clearly drunk, sweating, overweight guy stumbled onto the bus, occupying the last remaining space inside the bus. I was wedged between him and the driver. He first started making small, inebriated nonsense talk with the bus driver. At some point, the bus driver said something like, "Okay, that's enough." And it's at this point that he clicked into his obscene tirade, calling her a bitch and a slew of lewd commentary. A white guy from the back of the bus then came to the bus driver's defense, telling him to be quiet, there are kids on the bus. And that's when he really got disgusting and began making threats. Staring straight ahead on the bus, fearing that this guy would begin focusing his anger on me because I was standing next to him, I turned on the voice recording on my phone in case anything happened that would require evidence. So, as you can hear in the recording, the bus driver pulled over until the police came. It was very tense. Passengers and the police eventually pulled him off the bus at the corner of Taylor and Halstead. I don't know if they arrested him, but once the dust had settled, I asked the bus driver if she was okay, and she said, "Oh yeah, that was nothing."
When your emotions control your actions, it affects not only yourself, but the people around you. And if this sort of flare-up is repeated often, it might lead to a permanently warped personality. You can control the fire of your emotions so that your personality becomes more pleasant.
Thank you, Austin C. Pruett. I hope our listeners are satisfied, pacified, and demystified. If not, our line is always open for more questions to Austin C. Pruett. Any questions you have for Austin C. Pruett, our line is always open. 773-L-Plays. That's right. Any questions on your mind, or maybe your dog's mind, or maybe your cereal bowl's mind, call 773-L-Plays. That's 773-357-5297. Any and all questions, Austin C. Pruett will answer them. To begin the real portion of the show, we proudly express our love of Chicago's diverse musical climate by featuring late-night messages by rap artist Krzysztof Rapnusz from No Money Music, set to audio by one of my favorite groups, Banal, Anml.
Hey, man, what's your phone number, man? Because sometimes I get these really good ideas about, like, what I should put on here, man. Some really good ones. There's some pretty good ideas, but I just don't know where to call you. I'm tired of it. Be happy that you have a tomorrow, motherfucker. Cause I know I didn't even have a tomorrow. I didn't even have a tomorrow or a yesterday. You should be happy that you have a Guitar Hero. You should be happy that you have a Guitar Hero, motherfucker. I didn't have a Guitar Hero tomorrow or yesterday. Motherfucker.
The following submission is hard to decipher, but if not included, would be lost in the depths. Yes, as the murk drifts on our skulls once more, framing out the perfect picture and subtle myths.
Yeah. And, so, you know, I mean, I get people in cars who are like, oh, I'm working for something, I'm a consultant, but I'm thinking about going back to work for XYZ Corporation. You realize how bad it is? Yeah. Why would you want to go back? You know, because I was, you know, I never, so now I never really learned to work for myself, and you're in that comfort zone a little too much, and when the word is yanked out from underneath you, I should have gone down to the risk.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because you can't get over it.
Thankfully, it's a free ride.
So, you know, when you get comfortable, and somebody else is taking care of you, per se, you know, like corporation, and they yank you plug out from underneath it, it don't make things. You know, I would say, you know, if you can learn to, you know, produce a movie for yourself, per se, and take the reins, one for yourself, even if you actually never do that.
Right.
Because in the future, you may have to
no.
Yeah, just fun.
Yeah, but you know that you're able to,
Well, yeah.
like, prove to yourself. Like, okay, I tried this. How did it go? Did it go well? If it did, maybe do it a different way.
Oh, yeah, it made Banal. Look, when you look at it and say, how'd this go, and what can I do in the future if I do this again? Not repeat that so that it goes smooth.
Right. What was the situation for you that was like that?
Well, when I had 5.5 years of losing, and it kind of was going downhill, and they yanked the rug out from underneath me the first and it's like, you know, the guys that were out there were really
I'm going to have to leave you earlier tonight, but I have a gift for you. 20 minutes of never before heard music. Fresh. First is a collaboration between Chicago rapper and noise musician Last King of Poland and our previously featured Banal Anml. The 10-minute plus track titled Roth's Teeth will be sure to set them grinding softly. Exclusive to this broadcast is the insertion within the track of a spoken word piece by Kansas City, Missouri's Drew Roth. Kissimo, cereal bowl. Closing out the set is a chopped and screwed remix of Sade by a rather obscure project of mine under the moniker DJ Corpsefingers. I hope you enjoy the tunage, and I hope to hear from you at 773-L-Plays. 773-L-Plays. That's 773-357-5297.
I'm not afraid to do some mulberries off the ground. Perception of risk is a very small price to pay for the payoff of eating the finer berries. They're sitting there waiting. They live, wanting to be eaten by one who reward what they see in their other lover. You are willing to be you. I love this thing. Because I am willing to be raw and new. To be myself. To be taken as myself. I know you would do the same. So I offer this shin.
MurkCast is a presentation of Moss Tapes. For more information, please visit www.mosstapes.com.